read as like her correction, and there was no word of a cut. Just more expectations, more metrics, job requirements. And wouldn't they be happy about the immigration stuff that was incorporated in there?
Exactly. Then she tried to reverse it. She tried to act like she didn't say cut. That shit was crazy. It's typical, though. It's always... Is DJF still here? Like,
Summer doesn't seem like the... I don't remember what she said, but she doesn't seem like the person that's backing down on the things that she claims. She seemed to stand on the things that she says. So
I said full steps.
You said what, ma'am?
You said cut.
You said cut. Double down cutting.
He did.
But then you corrected yourself. You said you corrected yourself, and he said he made changes. But there was no area that you highlighted the
she
cut.
said Medicaid.
Let me finish. I didn't say Medicaid because Dr. DJ Fridays was talking about SNAP. Remember, I asked the question from the beginning. What did you feel about SNAP?
So what were the SNAP cuts that he made then?
Girl, if you don't go do your own homework, I don't know what else
You're the one that made the claim, ma'am.
First of
You're
all,
the one
sister.
that made No, don't call me girl
I'm
and
not going
sister.
through this with you.
What?
That's right. You are
You'll
not
go
my
through it with a
sister,
man,
that's
right?
it.
But you'll go through it with a man?
I'm done with
Is that what you do? You go through it with a man, though, right?
I read it for myself. I
You go
read
through it
it.
with a man, though. So if you read it, then why can't you reread it for the whole room? Because we want to engage in this conversation.
What I'm
Maybe
going
we're
to do
wrong.
is-
Maybe we're wrong, and we would have...
Maybe you should redirect your whatever you're trying to do with somebody else, because I'm not going down that road.
By dialogue and conversation? Did you come on stage to just yell at us and then leave with your
I'm not
misinformation?
yelling. I said
You
he
are.
revamped food stamps, and he did. Now, it doesn't matter whether you like it or not.
Damn, you said cut.
Cut, revamp, I'm thinking on the same level.
Cut,
I'm
revamp?
trying to make it seem like
Those are
you
not
don't
the
know
same
what I'm
thing.
talking about.
Those are not the same
Hey,
thing.
you know why it's relevant? No,
I
wait.
want to be, this is
No,
the way you
you
want
know
to
why
be
it's
that
relevant,
way.
Miss Summer?
This
You know
is
why
the way
it's
you
relevant?
want to be that way. It don't make a difference. I'm not going to go back on what I said. I said,
Typical
Stand on it,
Trump.
but you know
him, Queen.
Excuse me, Keegan. The relevance, Miss Summer, is that if we're making a comparison to what Donald Trump is doing, right, which is what I think your intention was trying to say, like, hey, this has been done before and it had negative impacts as well by Clinton, we're trying to make that comparison. The conversation is about, why are you interrupting me, ma'am?
do you remember?
No, I was in high school. I don't remember.
I thought I was in high school.
No, I was in high school when Clinton was.
Then what's your argument? Because you don't know
You don't
yourself.
remember what
I
you
don't
said
have an
minutes
argument.
ago.
I'm trying to understand.
Why you don't know who is worse than
No,
that?
what we're trying to understand is your comparison. You said Clinton did worse, and we're trying to understand how did he do worse. You made that claim. Maybe they didn't have to
The
make
country was
Medicaid.
so I'm going to say it like
All right,
so
let the record show that I just reported John Kitover's page. I believe we should all do that to all of his streams because it violates our fair use. I'm not giving him any permission to stream anything with my likeness in there, and I don't think anybody else in here has. So John Kitover is like some goofball that sits in his mom's basement every day and just streams our voices and puts it on his YouTube page. If you look in the chat, 6 minutes ago, I posted his page, his channel on YouTube. I think this is what we should do. He's literally streaming, and he just made it private just now to make it hard. But all his page consists of is Clubhouse. So one by one, I think we should all go to his page and have YouTube take it down because I don't give him any consent. And I know many of you have anyway.
Do you have his Clubhouse page?
Yeah, he has a bunch. He's a fucking weirdo. He's blonde and a bunch of. I'll pick some of them.
Okay.
But his anonymous is the lips down in the see others in the room. The lips, that's him, and you can't kick him out because Clubhouse is allowing this sort of stalker feature, which is a terrible feature. I don't get it.
Yeah, just to Kendall said it in the chat. It's not copyrighted.
All right, Trent. Cool. All right.
Well, let me explain how you. Listen, let me finish.
Nah, fuck that, Trent. I want you to defend the crazy shit you be saying relative to it.
So if you want this gentleman to be taken down, you should write to Clubhouse, and have it be his IP address. He's not violating you as an individual because this is a public forum, but he may be violating some codes in Clubhouse. I don't know. I think he's
I disagree with you, Trent.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you're right about that. I think this is actually a violation. Like, you can't. So, for example, the copyright law specifically in terms of creating content, it has to be transformative in nature. You can't just rip other people's content. It's got to be your own. If you're not transforming the content into your own, it actually is copyright infringement. I don't actually see a way around that.
I'll give that to you.
Yeah, there's actually a big war right now. I don't know if you guys have heard of the channel H3 Ethan Klein.
Yep.
He got them good. He went under Hassan. I'm sure Goat knows Hassan. I'm sure he loves Hassan. But
I hate
Why would he love Hassan?
Because Cole is a
Hassan is